Yeah, what's good though? You already know who it is though. It's that nigga with a fro. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to a video that's I feel is really long overdue. So before we get into this video, I want to just preface everything that you guys are about to see by saying yes, this video is most likely going to be of quite the lengthy video. So if you guys need to sit back, relax, go get something to drink, grab a drink of water, something, open another tab, play a game or something while you listen, by all means do so, because I just want to sit and talk to you guys for a little while, because it's something that's just been really bothering me lately, and it's something that I've been really contemplating making a video about for quite some time. More than I'd say well over 3 months. I've been contemplating trying to do this and not having to make a video about it, but I feel like just doing what I do, if I make a video about it, and it kind of forces me to, hey, I have to kind of stick to what I'm doing. So first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for checking out the video. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for your continued support, even though a lot of times I really feel like I don't deserve it, but you know, we'll get into that later. First of all, I am actually uploading this on Christmas Eve, so for all of you guys that celebrate it, happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to you guys, to all of you guys. I'll say happy holidays just to cover the grand scheme of everybody that is out there. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I hope you guys all have a safe and happy holiday, and as well as happy New Year's to all of you guys as well that are maybe watching this either before or after, even before 2016 and after 2016. Happy New Year's to all of you guys, man. And yeah, so now that we got that out of the way, got all the mushy gushy lovey stuff out of the way, you might be wondering, what is this video twit? Well, and by the way, I've got a couple of bullet points, a couple of talking points over here on my other screen that I'll probably be going over, and just to kind of help me keep the flow of the video a little bit longer, or like try to get through the video a little bit easier. So you guys are wondering, what is this video? Well, as you guys, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, because I'm honestly not really sure. I figured it'd probably be a better idea for me to go through the video and then title the video versus trying to title the video and base the video around it. I don't know. I'm weird. All right, I'm weird. But anyway, so this video is a huge update video. It's a gigantic update video, in which I'm going to be telling you guys about. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a 2016 New Year's resolution video type thing or whatever. And it's, like I said, it's one of those things like I really didn't want to make, because I really have a problem committing to things, and I'm willing to admit that. I've actually admitted that to people in the past. I will admit I kind of have a little bit of an issue committing to things, which is why you guys don't see, for example, on the stream, you guys don't really see a stream schedule from me. You don't really see a video upload schedule from me, and why I usually kind of like space my videos out, because I don't really like to get on a dedicated content creating schedule, because there's so many things that come up throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year, or whatever, that kind of prevent me from keeping that schedule, and I don't want to let you guys down. However, by the way, is making those glasses, for some reason they make my nose like sweat. I don't know. Anyway, however, I don't know. I have an issue keeping to a committed schedule and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get better at it. I've really been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just felt like it just needs to be done. But okay, so I don't even remember if I finished that thought, because I said however. What was the last thing that I said? I was like, what did I say? Oh, I was saying, you know, like I didn't want to make this video because I have like I will admit have a little bit of an issue sticking to a regular schedule, which is, like I said, videos, content creation, everything like that. It's just hard for me to keep to a schedule, because there's so many things that come up where it's like, you know, I may have one opportunity to do something else, like to do this one thing, but what risk do I run by doing that one thing versus streaming, or versus getting a video done or something like that? And a lot of times for some reason, I don't know why, and this is why I feel like a lot of the support you guys give me, sometimes I feel like it isn't deserved, but I'm absolutely grateful and absolutely appreciative of it all. But it's one of those things, like, that's why sometimes I don't feel like, you know, I deserve it, because it sort of almost feels like I tend to put things in the back. I tend to put streams and making videos on the back burner to have a, set myself up for the, in the future for a better opportunity for a stream or for a video. And it's just kind of like, one of those like damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situations, which really sucks. But I've been really kicking myself in the ass. Like it's like I put my foot in my mouth all the time when I'm sitting here telling you guys that, like, we're switching glasses again, by the way. When I sit here and I tell you guys that, like, God, dude, I don't even know where I'm trying not to get, like, because I get a little bit irritated at myself about this whole situation that I'm, like, this entire video. I get a little bit irritated that I have to make this video, but I'm also really irritated at myself for putting myself in the position to have to make the video. But I don't know, a lot of things just, for some reason, me making videos and just doing stream stuff just gets put on the back burner for, like, better quote-unquote opportunities that may come along, when for some reason I guess maybe it's just this commitment thing, I don't really know, but I've seemed to always have this thing where it's like the important things I try to always or what I'm focusing on, I always try to make what I focus on 110%. So it may be like, and I know that sounds like, oh, you're trying to make it 110%. That's a good thing. Kudos to you. But in reality, it's really not, because the things that I try to make 110%, the steps for me to make it 110% means I have to miss all of these things or all of these other opportunities, or I have to miss all this stuff to make what I'm trying to do 110%, and to prove that, like, I put effort into what I do, and effort into videos that I make, and the streams that I produce, and just content overall. And it's like, it really does suck from time to time. It really does suck for just the way I go about things. It really irritates me personally. And I know a lot of you guys, maybe some of you guys catch on to it. I feel like a lot of you guys have caught on to it or do catch on to it, but for those people that realize it, I apologize. And for those of you that don't realize it, I also apologize for you, because I really feel like I take advantage of the opportunities that I have. And when I say take advantage of, I don't really even, maybe not take advantage, maybe take for granted. I think that's the term. I'm not take advantage. I think it's take for granted. I think I take a lot of the opportunities that I have for granted. And it's just a bad thing, man. It's just a bad thing. By the way, it is hot in my apartment right now. It is like the dead of night, and for some reason it is way too goddamn hot. So we got little Negro rag over here, or big Negro rag over here, just in case, because, like, I don't really plan to cut any of this stuff, because, like I said, it's just kind of, I just need to sit down and talk to you guys. So I don't really plan to add much editing to this video. Anything that's unnecessary. I don't mean to, like, I don't want to just, like, cut a bunch of stuff out. So it's gonna be pretty raw for for a video like sort of like this. But anyway, so I kind of talked about what the video is and sort of why I made the video, but let me go a little bit more in depth about why I'm making this video. And like I said, it does have a lot to do with me not, for some reason, being able to commit to a schedule, being able to commit to something concrete. Because what it ends up doing is it doesn't do anything for me, and this is something you guys honestly could take with you with anything that you do, and I can apply it to pretty much anything that I do as well. It's that scheduling things and having a plan and structure is important. Structure is an extremely important thing in life, and I know a lot of people kind of seem like they just kind of float through the days in the week with no structure, and they just seem to be completely fine or whatever. Well, it's like, that's not okay for everybody. Not everybody can do that. Me being one of those people, I have to have some type of structure, even if it is just the biggest fucking crock of shit bullshit mess of a structure. I've got to have some type of structure. But the worst part for me is for some reason I cannot seem to, like, I'll get something structured, right? And this is what ends up happening to me a lot. What I do is I will say we have, say I'm like, damn, okay, so I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I missed Thursday for whatever reason, but Friday and Saturday were on point. And then we had sub Sunday, and like everything was really, it just really worked out. And I'm like, damn, I want to do this every single day. I want to stream for like 6-8 hours a day, 15 hours a day. I want to do this every single day. This is fucking awesome. This is great. Well, what suffers? Well, me wanting to stream 5 or 6 or 7 days a week means that I don't have the ability to make videos like I want to make videos for 5 or 6 or 7 days a week. So I really take a hit, and it's like I said, it's one of those things where it's either I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. And it's really hard because when I make a video, and it's actually funny that I'm saying this because I'm telling you guys this video is gonna just kind of be like uncut, unedited, sort of raw update or whatever. But when I make a video or I make a stream or I decide I want to stream, in my opinion, in my brain, the way my wheels turn is, for me, I need to make sure that for me it is the best quality product that I can put together. Whether that is something as simple as annotations, whether it's something as simple as a cute little After Effect thing that you guys probably wouldn't even really notice, but it's one of those things that you don't really notice because it just happens. And you don't really notice, but it's like, subconsciously, like, damn, that was actually pretty nice. Because I know I do it to me, when I watch a video, when I watch a stream, and I pick up on the little things that, like, I enjoy from other people's content and everything like that. It makes me just want to push to, it makes me want to it gives me the drive to just push and make my stuff even better. But what ends up happening for me is that I get lost in trying to make everything so crisp and so pristine and so nice and presentable and basically like a full-on production of whatever I do, that I end up getting lost in actually doing that versus actually producing what I've been working on. And that's a really hard thing for me to do because, and I'm going to give you guys the most recent example, literally the most recent example was a bunch of new stuff that we have for the stream. If you guys have seen it, you guys can check out live.hiamtwit.com. It's a brand new website that I've been in contact with the people helping me build this website for 3.5 months now. It's been an ongoing project, and it's still an ongoing project, right? So you guys know a couple of days ago, actually last Saturday, I attempted a 24-hour stream. Well, the things leading up to that 24-hour stream are what I want to focus on here, okay? So, and again, this goes back to maybe you guys don't really notice it as much because maybe I just been doing it for so long that it's just kind of come like a natural thing. But in my opinion, when I stream, you guys that subscribe, for example, on Twitch, right? You guys can go sub to anybody for $5 a month, get some emotes, get a TeamSpeak or a Discord server information, hop on and do whatever you need to do. Or you guys can get entered into a giveaway for $5 a month. You sub to somebody, you get entered into a giveaway. Then there's me. The way I see it is like, how in my right mind am I gonna sit here and say, hey, subscribe to me for $5 a month, or hey, if you would like to donate to support what I do, by all means use the donation link? How am I in my, inside me, it's not okay in my mind, in my heart, for me to not attempt to put out 150% quality content, but then still ask people to continue to support me, to continue to subscribe, to continue to be extremely overly generous and donate and be able to support what I do. I don't feel right doing that. So what ends up happening is things like me setting up for this 24-hour stream. I went into crunch time, and I know the beginning of this month was really crappy for me. My finger, by the way, I'm sure a lot of you guys have been asking, but my finger, by the way, is healing a whole hell of a lot better. It looks a lot better. It still really hurts, but I can move it. It functions. I can touch the tip of my finger. I just can't hit it on anything because that feels like I'm getting stabbed with a needle. But so the first 2 weeks in this month really sucked for me, which really threw my whole game off. This having to go to the ER, having to go to the hospital for the first time, especially doing it by myself and trying to deal with all this shit, being sick, getting shots, getting all these, just all this stuff going on all at once so quickly, right? Really threw me out of my groove. Really just threw me for a loop, completely offset everything that I had planned, everything that I had going for me. It just really threw it off. And if you guys don't know, and this is probably I want to say like a fourth wall thing here. If you guys don't know, December, like the end of the year, October, November, December, those, like especially November and December, are the most important months, especially for what I do, or for most content creators in my position. Those are the most important months to be as active as you possibly can, to be on top of your stuff, to make sure you get your content uploaded, to make sure that, you know, the ads play in our videos. And again, this is one of those like taboo, like fourth wall bullshit things, but I'm just being real with you guys, man. I'm just being real with you guys, because if the ads don't play on your favorite content creators' videos, your favorite content creator can't continue creating content because they can't pay for what they do. So, no, the end of the year, those months are so pivotal for the rest of the year, for the beginning of the next year. Those months are so pivotal for like being able to produce, to continue to do what you need to do, because those are the months where you're gonna make where I'm gonna be able to earn the most revenue off of what I do. And this isn't me looking at you guys as, oh, dollar sign. No, that's not at all what it is. And again, this goes back to the whole me wanting to make sure what I do is 110, 120, 150% quality video, because I could just be pumping out random ass bullshit videos every single day of the week and just pumping you guys full of bullshit with no care in the world and racking up money, right? But in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong for this, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for this, but I feel like somewhere morally inside me that I don't see that as being right. I don't see that as, you know, being me. Moving out here to Arizona just a few months ago, being around 18,000 to between 18 and like 20,000 subs or something like that. Actually, I think it was like 15 to 20,000 subs. Being out here, basically starting my entire life over. Absolutely, pretty much starting from starting from zero, starting from scratch. I mean, of course, except for you guys, like that wasn't from scratch, and that's what I'm actually talking about here. But starting from where I did, and just like the struggle, it's honestly been a struggle. It still is a struggle, and it will probably continue to be a struggle long throughout the rest of my days, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm honestly all right with that. But you know, you guys just show me the support coming through, helping me get, you know. Hold on, we gotta clean up. Hold on, we gotta clean up here. We getting hot and sweaty up in here. I'm getting worked up, man. I'm getting worked up. But back to studious. Anyway, so me like moving out here, you guys just showing the crazy, and I will never forget literally shedding tears that day that I moved out here, and I finally got my computer. I found out the computer was messed up from UPS. And all this stuff was going on. I literally had about $22 to my name. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but it was just one of those like wing it things. Like I was just like, I've gotta hope for the best. I gotta hope for the best. I gotta just put all my money on the faith of good people and the faith of good, wholesome, generous, just beyond generous, helpful people. And hope for the best, whether it's for good, whether it's for the better, whether it's for the worse. This is what I'm gonna do. And what happens? You guys come through again for one of the biggest times, the biggest eye-opener moments of my entire life. You guys come together as a community, as a group, as a force, and lend me a fucking hand, dude. And like I'm starting to get emotional about it, but literally, you guys come together and lend me a fucking hand when I needed it the most. Fuck, man. This ain't happening, goddammit. Whew. This is a good thing I had this thing around, because I felt like I was gonna get emotional. Alright. Anyway, you guys lended me a hand when I needed it the most, and you guys have done that time and time and time and time again. And there will never be enough enough air for me to breathe in this world, in this lifetime, to thank you guys for the amount of support, to thank you enough, and to thank you enough times for the amount of support and just the sheer I don't like having my back that you guys show on a regular basis. That is just, it blows my mind that when you look at it, a bunch of strangers are willing to come together, help somebody out that they only know briefly through one person or through another person or through a 20-minute video they watch one day on YouTube. That is tremendous. It's an experience of a lifetime. And honestly, like, I wish there was a way, I wish there were words to explain that feeling and how that actually, like, is just it was life changing. It honestly has been, this year has been and I've said this before, it's been the hardest, it's been the toughest, it's been the most successful, and it's been the proudest year of my life. Even through all the bullshit that's happened just this year in general, whether it's tragic events in the world, whether it's this, whether it's that, I know that this has been the craziest year of my life. And it would not be possible without you guys. I've never felt so strongly about what I do as a content creator and my ability to create content and entertaining videos and high quality videos. I've never felt more confident in myself than I have in the last 6 to 8 months. And for that, I thank each and every one of you, seriously, from the bottom of my fucking heart. Thank you guys so goddamn much. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do this. I honestly wouldn't. I would not be sitting here right now. Would not be able to do this. So thank you so fucking much for that. Thank you. Now, I kind of went off on a little on that tangent there, but I think for the most part, you guys kind of got where I was going with that, or where I was coming from with that. So I'm just gonna move on to the next like little bullet point here, and if I remember what I was gonna say, I'll come back and say it. But so another thing, this is why I say it's been like really rough for me as of late, is just because like you guys have seen over the last couple of weeks, barring the 2.5, almost 3 weeks that I wasn't able to upload because I was sick from antibiotics, because I was just like, you know, I went to the hospital, I wasn't feeling well at all, and then I got sick, and it was just fucking train wreck after train wreck after train. It was just it's just a downhill spiral for a little while, but we're back good now. You know, it was kind of happening before this, but it's also been really bad this last like week or whatever, and it's me being like, I don't want to just throw the word depressed around just so freely, because I wouldn't really call it depression. It's not depression at all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could call it a form of, I don't really know. I don't know what it is. I hope that for people that actually do suffer from legitimate depression, don't get offended by me saying that. So please don't take that the wrong way. That's not what I meant. I just don't know the actual term for it. But lately, I've just been, you know, on top of like really trying to work hard to, you know what? I remember what I was gonna say. I should write this down really quick. Hold on. Let me just write this down. Let me go back to this bullet point when I'm done with what I'm getting ready to say. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as I was saying, it's not really a depression thing. It's more of just a realization that I really feel like sometimes I don't do enough. And like I said, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, first of all, if it wasn't for you guys. And sometimes I really don't feel like I deserve you guys, and I feel like I take you for granted, and I underappreciate you guys. And I don't know where that feeling comes from, because I legitimately don't. But I sit and I watch other streamers, for example, and I guess a lot of this is really focused right now, at least, is really focused on streaming, because that's like, you know, that's just like a really big thing to me right now, is streaming, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really trying to make that, you know, I'm trying to prosper, you know, via streaming and everything, but of course here on YouTube as well. But as I was saying, is like I've been watching other people just be successful, you know what I mean? And it's like I've never actually had the feeling of being successful in my life before. And this year has just sort of given me a little glimpse of quote unquote success, and if you even want to call it that. I mean, obviously, the things that we've done this year, the opportunities that we've had, the things that we've created together as a community, together as a, as just a YouTube or a Twitch channel, just content in general. Yeah, I would say that's definitely successful. However, when I'm talking to success, I'm talking about people that just do what they do with not having to worry about the things I have to worry about. And of course, they've got their own problems. And, when I'm in sort of this state of mind, I don't really think about, obviously, other people have their own problems. I'm not alone, they're not alone, you're not alone with problems and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm really not sure where, like, how I want to word this, or where I really want to go with this thought process that I have here. But I'm just tired of sitting, and this is really what sparked this whole video, is I was sitting here, and if you guys don't even know this, but it's currently 3:10 a.m. It's currently 3:10 a.m. that I'm recording this video. I was actually just sitting here watching a stream, and after everything that like happened over the last year, especially it happened yesterday on the 23rd of December 2015. Let me just stop the video for 1 second and say, I just want to give a huge congratulations to Shady Penguin and the Shady Lady Sarah on your engagement. 15,000 people sat there and watched you. It was a beautiful experience. It was honestly it was one hell of a way to end the year. It really was. And I don't want to take away, the actual part of like you getting engaged. I don't want to take away from like, oh wow, congratulations, that's the way to end the year. This year that's kind of just been all over the fucking place. I don't want to take away from that, so I'm not going to. But I just want to say once again, congratulations on your engagement. I'm so fucking happy for you guys. I was getting emotional watching the stream. I'm about to start getting emotional again, goddammit. But if you guys did not see that video, I'm sure Shady will have a video up about it. It's a VOD on Twitch. Go watch it. Twitch.tv/ShadyPenguin. Go tweet at Shady Penguin and at Sarah if you guys can find her. It's like Sarah _ some SCHER. I don't actually know off the top of my head. I'll put it in the links in the description if I can remember. But go tweet at them. Tell them congratulations. Go comment on Shady's videos. Tell them congratulations on getting engaged, because that's a huge thing, dude. That is a huge thing. And to see like one of my best friends just take that next step in life is just inspiring, you know what I mean? And like that's one of those things where it kind of inspired me to do this video to begin with, because it's like I'm looking at so many people be successful, whether it's something as small as just being on a regular schedule, a nice concrete structured schedule, or it's something as big as getting fucking engaged. That is crazy. And all of this is possible because of you guys that support us, because of you guys that just always have our backs through thick and thin. No matter what's going on in our lives, you guys are just always there for us. That's what's the most inspiring out of all of it. I'm putting these glasses back on. These like help me focus or something. I don't know, they fucking help me focus. But yeah, so I'm just like, I don't want to sit here and say, oh, I'm tired of seeing other people be successful, but I'm just sitting here not successful, because I'm happy that other people are successful, because what they're doing, being successful, is what I want to do. So it's more of an envy than a jealousy. And envy honestly sometimes cannot be the best of things, but a healthy envy is a good thing, because it's gonna make you strive to continue to do your best. It's gonna make you strive to be better, to be a better you, to be a better at whatever you're doing. So a little bit of envy is good, but don't let that envy turn into jealousy, because that's when it gets bad. And it's definitely not me being jealous, because I'm extremely happy for all of the people that are successful, being a content creator, because I know personally, firsthand, I'll tell you right now how tough it is to be a content creator, whether you're a streamer, whether you're strictly a YouTuber, strictly a streamer, whether you're an artist or anything, anybody creating any type of content. I understand how rough it is. Trust me, I understand it firsthand. I'm living through it right now. I go through it on a daily basis. It is a struggle, and I want you guys all to know that you're not alone. I mean, I made a video about it before, but you guys really are not alone. I really do understand, and it's fucking rough, dude. It is rough. It's a rough journey, but it's one of those things where I'm trying my best to get my shit together because I see everybody else getting their shit together, and it's just inspiring me to just get on top of things and just do it a little more efficiently, if that makes sense. And it's just one of those things, like, sometimes I feel like, actually, I shouldn't say sometimes, I should say a lot of the times, I feel like that I feel like for myself, I just sort of wait for something to come along to spark my interest again and get me going. And instead of powering through whatever downs or doubts that I have about myself until I also find that spark again, and it gives me even more, passion and inspiration, and drives me even more to do what I already do. And then I don't have to try to adjust to a new schedule. I don't have to try to adjust to this. I don't have to try to adjust to that. And I don't have to do a whole bunch of craziness just to get into this groove of this like inspiration and this motivation and everything. And it's just really tough for me to do because, like I said, I get really down on myself about how, like, the quality of what I produce. And I honestly, it honestly kind of rattles my brain because I go and watch my videos and it's like, I'm not sitting here trying to toot my own horn, but motherfucking beep. Like, I think I personally put out some pretty high quality videos. I mean, it may not be the greatest, most flashy thing out there. It may not be the most, intricate edited and this and that there ever was in the world, but I feel for myself that I create content to the best of my ability. And when I can't create the content to the best of my ability, or I feel like it is subpar, I do go seek help from other people to say, hey, like, give me some, I'm always learning, you know what I'm saying? Like, this last month or so, I've really been diving into like After Effects, for example. And it's just the little things that you learn, the little tricks of the trade that you learn and you kind of take with you to make that production a little bit better. And speaking of production, that's what I wanted to talk about earlier that I kind of got off track with. Going back to the stream, I know I'm just kind of all over the place right now, but don't worry. It's funny because I made these bullet points and I'm still going all over the place, but we'll get back on track. We'll get back on a streamlined thought here in just a sec. But going back to what I was saying earlier about the live stream, I'm just really focused on streaming right now. And as I was saying earlier, how am I gonna sit and ask for people to continue to support me and subscribe to the stream and support the stream and do all this stuff if I don't feel like I'm putting out quality content to the best of my ability that's more than just 90, 95, 100%. That's like 120%, 150% content creation and just like everything that I can possibly do in my power to give you guys the highest of quality content you guys could possibly find. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set myself apart from just a regular old streamer, a regular old YouTuber that's just, gaining a couple of subs and making some videos. You know what I mean? I want people to say like, this Twit guy, he's got like, he's got this or he's got that. Damn, like he actually puts, he may not have the flashiest editing, but you can tell what he does. He really puts effort into, the editing of his video. He really puts effort into making, getting these new lights, for example, making webcam videos, making all the little things as crisp as possible, as HD as possible, as this and that as possible, giving you guys like entertaining, eye-gasming, eye-enjoyable things that you guys can watch, or ear-enjoyable things that you guys can listen to. Like, that's the whole point of where I go, like, when I say, like, I'm trying to make it like a production. And it's just something, like I said, as simple as, for example, I got the website, right? There's not a lot of streamers out there that have a hub website. And I wanted to set myself apart from those other people. I didn't want to just be a regular old streamer. I wanted to have, I wanted to move on to the bigger and better things and see what else is out there and see what other opportunities we get from the cool stuff that I can come up with and create. And like I said, we've got to fix my glasses here. Hold on. But like I said, we have a brand new website, live.hiamtwit.com. You can watch videos. There's a video stream every single day that will continue to play videos from my channel every single day, 24/7. And when I go live, the playlist of videos that is playing will pause. The stream will pop up on the website. When I go offline, the stream will go away. The videos will come back and they will continue playing 24/7. So if you ever don't really know what to watch, you're just like, hey, I want to sit back and relax and listen to something or whatever, you can either come to the channel, put it on a playlist, or if you want a nice little cool streamlined website, live.hiamtwit.com, go check it out, man. I'd say that it's at least worth a look. It's definitely at least worth a look. So go check it out if you haven't. So yeah, I don't know. And not only do I want to change stuff as structure, like uploading. This is getting hot, man. I'm getting worked up, and I was getting a little bit emotional, so it's kind of hot right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not even gonna cut any of this stuff out because this is just me, man. I'm being real as fuck with you guys. I'm being real as real can be right now. To be 100% honest, I am being real as real can be. But yeah, so not only do I want to get a little bit more structure to the stream, a little bit more structure to uploads and stuff like that, I also want to change my life, personal life, for the better. I want to work even harder than I do now, but I also want to be healthier. I want to have a better quality of life instead of just kind of like where I am right now. Because like honestly, where I am right now in life, like in personal life, I won't say it's awful. Like it's definitely not bad by any means, but it could be improved so much more. And in like going to the next year, it's definitely going to be improved. Like I really need to get, like, obviously you guys, I'm a big dude, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a little bit healthier. I'm not trying to be no fucking skin and bones little nigga, but you know what I'm saying? I want to get in the gym. I've been talking about doing this. Oh my God, I've been talking about getting in the gym and working out and trying to get healthy for literally since I moved out here, because my apartment complex has a fitness center halfway across the complex. I just don't ever actually take the time or put any effort towards going to work out or do anything. And it's just because I don't know, I get really down on myself because I start working on one thing and I make kind of an excuse that, oh, I'm working too hard on this, so I can't go do that, I can't do this, I can't. It's a spiral. It gets out of control at some points, I will admit that. And it's not anybody's fault, but man, honestly, it's nobody's fault but my own. It gets out of hand, and it is what it is. But what exactly should you guys expect next year or soon? Well, again, we're gonna talk about the stream here, because honestly, the issue with me, like a lot of the problems that arise, are me trying to focus YouTube and streaming at the same time, me trying to find a happy balance between them both. And it doesn't really sound like it should be that hard, but just for somebody like me that does take so long to work on one specific thing, or it does take me so long to make sure that I don't just stream a video game, or I don't just go live on Twitch. I go live and make it an event. I go live and make it and try my best to make it a production that you guys can go back and watch time and time again if you want to, like your favorite TV show. You know what I mean? It's like I don't really want to be on TV, to be honest with you. I love doing what I do right here on YouTube and on Twitch, but that's not going to change the fact that, if I'm going to go produce something, I want it to be done, tenfold. I want it to be done to the best of my ability. I want there to be, the little After Effects things that are on the stream. I want there to be a nice, real HD stream for you guys to watch, so you guys can watch it anytime for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want an enjoyable viewing experience for the viewers, for the people that love the content that I make and that enjoy themselves when watching it. That's what I want to do, because there are streamers out there that I watch that I just enjoy what they do. They just have a real chill stream, but that's not me saying. And the crazy part is like a lot of the stuff that I watch doesn't really go real far out and do the type of things that I'm doing. I'm trying to just set myself apart from that. And obviously you get a little bit of inspiration from this person, you get inspiration from that person. I get inspiration from a damn painting I'll see, or a damn poster I see on the wall at Walmart or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a lot of different inspiration from a lot of different things, and I try my best to take all of these ideas and all these things going on in my head and just combine them, or like just kind of mold them into something to give to you guys, because literally YouTube and Twitch is in my brain 24/7. If I walk outside, all right, what happens? I'm gonna like walk you through like what happens when I walk outside, for example, or if I go somewhere, right? The thought process on my head, like, we could be walking through a park, for example, and some people will look at that park and like, wow, that's, these are really beautiful trees. The grass is so green here. This would be a great place to bring in kids. This would be a great place to just be around and just, come hang out, have a picnic or something like that. That's like, somebody is not a content creator. And I'm not speaking for every content creator. I'm speaking specifically for myself here, but I go through, look at this beautiful park, look at this green pasture of grass, and I think, dang, yo, like, it would be great to shoot a skit here. The lighting is really good here. It would be awesome to shoot a skit here. Or something that is simple as like, you know, I really like the way these trees, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'll make that, you know, I'll incorporate this, what I see. I'll take a picture of it or something. I'll incorporate what I see into a layout in the future. I'll incorporate what I see and take those colors, because those colors really go well together, because it's just really natural lighting, natural colors and stuff. And I'll put that into something that I do. And it may be something that has nothing to do with nature, but it's just the colors that mix together. And it's like, that's what goes through my head 24/7. Anything that I do, I literally will relate it to YouTube, or I will relate it to Twitch. I will relate it somehow to what I do, because YouTube and Twitch and just content creation in general is my livelihood. It is what I've been doing. It's been the only consistent thing in my life for the last 5 years. Literally, I mean, me doing videos or just YouTube in general, content creation, just marketing, media, stuff like that, that has been the most concrete thing in my life, the most consistent thing in my life for the longest time. The second most consistent thing is probably my hair, because this bitch has been growing for a year. That's probably the second most consistent thing in my life is my hair, or the number one most consistent is what I do, you know, in my livelihood, my content creation, my you know, everything. So that's what goes through my head on a regular basis. So let's jump back to what I was saying, you know, what's to come in the future. And I guess I could just say for 2016, I mean, it's not gonna start in 2016. It's probably gonna start before that, but I'll just say for 2016, because that's gonna be the big chunk. That's gonna be the one, like, you know, the first couple of months of 2016 is gonna be the one to decide whether I'm actually a fucking man of my word here, and I'm gonna do my fucking best to prove to all of you guys that I am. But so the stream, really important to me. However, you know, I play Pokemon for fun. Pokemon obviously is my job, but I play Pokemon for fun. I upload Pokemon because I enjoy playing the game. And you guys know that a lot of you found me through Twitch, or on Twitch, through shiny hunting and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I still love shiny hunting. It honestly is still fun, but it just kind of lost its pizzazz to me. I don't really, and honestly, it lost its pizzazz to a lot of you guys as well, because like a lot of you guys don't really even care much for shiny hunting anymore as it is. And honestly, like, I feel like I should be a little more upset with that, but I'm really not. I'm really not, because I don't really even enjoy streaming Pokemon that much, just because I do Pokemon for fun. You know what I mean? I do Pokemon. When I sit down and do Pokemon, I put like everything, I put all of my energy into playing Pokemon, because I enjoy the game. Pokemon's always been a part of my life, whether it's in one way or another, and it's just, I play it because it's like a childhood thing. You know, I'm still learning so much about Pokemon that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? The last year of my life, I've learned so much information, so many things about Pokemon. It's ridiculous, and I've loved every minute of it. But I don't want to burn myself out on Pokemon, because the channel, youtube.com/whatswhatplays or /hi-I'm-twit, whichever one you want to say, that it's a Pokemon channel. It is a mainly Pokemon channel. All the uploads will either be a vlog, something related to Pokemon, or just straight up an LP of a Pokemon game. That's what's going to be on this channel. That's what it is. But, and this is the channel that I focus the most on, but at the same time, I don't want to burn myself out on Pokemon, playing it so goddamn much that when I make a video about Pokemon, I just don't really, like, I'm not enthusiastic about it. For example, I've never played a first generation Pokemon game. Never played a first gen Pokemon game. I'm gonna go back and play a first gen Pokemon game. Why? Because I think that would be entertaining as fuck. I think I would have fun doing that, and there's so much stuff about Gen 1 that people still reference to this day that I have no idea. You know, I have to go actually look shit up, because I've never played a Gen 1 game before. I don't see any problem with that, but at the same time, I want to fix that problem, or I want to fix that qualm I have with myself, because I just never played a Gen 1 game, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm getting a little off topic, but it is what it is. So, as far as the stream and stuff like that goes, there will definitely be less Pokemon. However, there will be a ton of other games. And I mean, I want you guys to know, just on Steam alone, through whether it's you guys just donating games, just gifting me games on Steam just at random, or whether it's me actually going out and specifically getting a game, I could play a different game every single day of the year in 2016, and I would never play the same game twice. Legit. I could play the same game, I could play a different game every day of the week and never play the same game twice. Between Steam, between Xbox, between PS4, between Wii U, I could play a different game every single day of the week. Legit. Will I do that? No, probably not. But what games will I be playing? Well, I will pretty much be playing anything and everything that interests me. One thing that will be really consistent, of course, there will still be Pokemon from time to time. I might schedule a specific day to shiny hunt Pokemon for a couple of hours or something like that. But what I've really been into lately, and which I've actually been wanting to find a competitive game that I could actually really get into and be a part of for a long time. If you guys don't know, a few years ago, I actually quit my old channel, which is now my second channel. I actually quit that channel for a really long time to pursue my League of Legends career. It's an extremely competitive game. I had a ton of fun. I learned so much about it. I played that game literally nonstop. I mean, 12 to 15 hours a day, every single day of the week, from sun up to sundown. From the moment I woke up, literally till I went to bed, I would just play League of Legends. I would learn as much about it as I could because I've always wanted to be a part of a community like that, you know, in esports or something like that. And I actually should make that a bullet point and move into that here in a few as well. We're just gonna make that a bullet point real quick. But yeah, so I've always been wanting to get into something like that, and Smash just seems like the right thing, because it also, not only does it incorporate Pokemon, a lot of you guys already know about it, a lot of you guys already played the game because it is on Wii, because it does have Pokemon in it, because it is a Nintendo game, because a lot of you guys that watch my channel grew up playing these games. And so it just kind of makes sense that, yes, Smash, I would naturally just migrate towards Smash and really want to play it. I have been practicing my ass off. If you guys saw, like, the other day, we streamed Smash for like 5-6 hours. It was a ton of fun. I will continue to do it. We actually have Smash videos going up versus subscribers and versus some viewers in the stream from the other night. We have those going up over the next couple of days. There's like 8 episodes of that going up. I just have fun with that. So there will be a lot of Smash. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, there will be a lot of Smash over on Twitch. Not on this channel, over on Twitch, and there will also be Smash on our second channel, youtube.com/twittification. The link will be in the description. All that fun stuff will be down there if you guys wanna go check it out. Along with other games, like I said, there will be pretty much anything that I decide that I want to story mode through. You know what I'm saying? We started playing The Witcher 3 during the 24-hour stream attempt. There's like I Am Bread. There's it's the second channel is pretty much everything that's non-Pokemon, and the stream is pretty much everything that's non-Pokemon as well, except for the day that I decide to schedule for shiny hunting, etc. But like I said, I just kind of want to migrate out to more games other than just Pokemon, because I know I can tell you guys right now, because this happened with me with Call of Duty a few years ago. If I just sit and do nothing but one thing, I will get burnt out on it. I will lose the motivation to continue it. Doesn't matter how fun I actually have, I will lose the motivation to continue doing it, and I'll just give up on it. And I am not giving up. I refuse to give up. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm taking the precautions beforehand and ahead of time to make sure that shit doesn't happen. So Pokemon right here, there's nothing gonna change about this channel. There will still be Pokemon uploads. There will still be daily, well, as often as I possibly can. And I still have to figure out a schedule of what I wanna do. I don't know if I wanna do 3 days a week, if I wanna do 5 days a week. I haven't decided yet, but once we get that figured out, you guys will know all about that. The Pokemon content will still be over here. The stream will be for other stuff other than Pokemon, and a little bit of Pokemon on the side. And then the second channel as well will be for some other stuff that's not Pokemon. All those links will be in the description down below. Now, you guys, I was talking about esports stuff, right? And this is kind of like, these are my 2 bullet points I'm actually going to combine together, because I want to take what we do here, what I do here, content creating, video editing, quote unquote voiceovers, not really voiceovers, but it sort of is what it is. I want to take what I do and, in a few years, you never know, in 10 years from now, YouTube may not be a thing. I might even be doing YouTube 5 years from now. Who knows? You don't know. I can't predict the future. I really hope I still am in 5 years, because I love doing this, you know what I mean? But who really knows? So what I want to do is I want to also not only provide you guys with the best content that I can, but I also want to try to set myself up for the future for what am I going to do after YouTube, or what am I going to do if I can't continue to do YouTube. You know what I mean? I want to be a voice actor. I want to commentate for esports. I've always wanted to be an esports commentator. People used to tell me all the time, oh my God, they used to tell me all the time, you should host a radio show. My mom growing up, she always told me I should host a radio show. People still tell me to this day, you should host a radio show. You should do this. Your voice is this, your voice is that. And I'm like, I don't really like it that much. But, you know, I kind of, like, after a while, it kind of starts to get to you. You're like, dang, maybe I should try and, like, do one of these things. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really ever told me, like, specifically to try voice acting. Well, a few people have told me that I should attempt voice acting in the past. But, you know, it never really sat with me. But lately, as it's kind of been in the back of my brain, I'm like, dang, dude, I kind of wouldn't mind doing some voiceover stuff. That would be pretty fucking cool. I actually really want to do commentary for stuff. I want to commentate Smash tournaments. I want to commentate Pokemon tournaments. I want to commentate whatever, you know, whatever I actually have knowledge of. I would love to take that and like color commentate. You know, I would love to, that would be amazing. I would love to do stuff like that. So it's like, that's kind of where I want to take what I do into the future. I mean, like I said, nothing's going to change on this channel. You know, there's going to be other cool stuff in 2016 that's coming. I promise you that. I already have projects planned for 2016, but you guys just have to wait around for that. I'm not going to spoil any of that stuff. Well, fuck it. I guess I spoiled a little bit of stuff for you guys. I do know that in 2016, I'll be attempting to set up some real life, day in the life videos, maybe some type of real life videos. I will be trying to shoot some skits in 2016 as well. I'm really excited to see how that goes because I've never done videos like that before, and I feel like that will be me really stepping up to the next level of like video creation and editing and stuff like that. That's really what I want to do. So we're gonna give that a shot. And most of all, I just want to take the knowledge that I've learned from all these years of experience that I have being self-taught what I do and just apply it somehow for the future. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, in the off chance that, you know, we're not doing this YouTube thing anymore in a few years, I want to take what I've learned, take what I've taught myself, and apply it to something else. And there's no telling what that could be, but something is out there, and that's what I want to, you know, I like I said, I probably really will like pursue this esports commentating thing because I really enjoy that. So I don't know, we'll see, man, we'll see. But thank you guys again. I think that's about it. I think that's about all I wanted to say. I know this video was really long. So if you guys stuck through to the end of the video though, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button down below, and also comment in the comment section. Add along with your comments. Add flaccid peanuts make me squirm in the comment section below. Just add that anywhere in your comment, at the end of the comment, beginning of the comment, somewhere in the middle of the comment, bold it, I don't care. Make the comment just somewhere, say flaccid peanuts make me squirm. That's gonna be to prove that you guys made it to the end of the video. But again, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you guys that shows me continued support and shows all of my friends, honestly, not just me, but all of my friends and all your favorite content creators. Just thank you. I mean, I'm sure they'll say it in their own way. I'm sure they have said it before, but I'm gonna say it for them, dude. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your continued support. If it was not for you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So again, thank you so much for your continued support. If you watched the video, thank you so much for listening to me. A lot of big things are going to be happening in the very near future. I promise you guys, a lot of cool things are going to be happening. A lot of new schedules will be planned. Some structure will be happening, and I'm really excited to see how well I stick to my word here. And I really want to stick to my word here. So thank you guys once again. With that being said, though, I think that's about it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, though, have happy holidays. And if you're watching this after the holidays, then thank you for checking out the video. Have a good evening and or day and or happy new year and or previous year and whatever the fuck you watch this. Thank you all for watching, though. It's been Twit, and I'm out. Peace.